Hello guys, this is Amosdoll Music, and in today's lesson I'm going to teach you how to play Kanye West's Runaway on piano, but this is the specific harder cross-hand version that you're going to learn. It goes something like this. Give you a preview before we start learning it. Check it out. Etc. Okay, so like repeat like that. But anyways, so I'll be teaching you in a very easy to understand way and a specific way. Make sure to follow how I teach it because it will make the whole process a lot easier. Okay, it will be a bit weird. Okay, we'll be doing the melody, learning it with the left hand, because the left hand is pretty much doing the melody in this particular version where it's like doing cross hands. Yeah, it's all the left hand, okay? And then the right hand is actually doing the chords. So it'll be a little bit different to how we usually learn it, but this is for your own good. Make sure to follow exactly what I'm doing. It will make your life a lot easier, okay? So firstly, let's just learn the chords, okay? The right hand this time is doing the chords because as you can see, the right hand is doing the chords here, whilst the left hand is doing the melody. Okay, so yeah, the right hand's learning the chords right now. So starting with the E major, which is E, G sharp, B. Okay, so we're doing that with the right hand. Make sure to learn like that. Now moving on to the second chord, which is second inversion of G sharp minor, which is D sharp, G sharp, B. Third chord is C sharp minor, which is C sharp, E, G sharp. Okay. And then fourth chord is first inversion of A major, which is C sharp, E, A. All right, so remember these four chords play quite a lot because the right hand is pretty much doing these chords in the whole process of the song. Okay, so get it under your fingers, play it a few times, try to play it without looking as well so that you can focus on the left hand cross hand jumps, okay? Anyways, so the reason why we're learning these chords as blocks right now is because there's a specific pattern at the end that you apply to all of the chords and you'll turn it into what I did in the preview. Okay, so make sure to practice it a few times, get it all good under your fingers. Okay, now that we got the right hand chords out of the way, let's learn the melody. So the melody is learns with the left hand, as I said earlier before, because this is the hand that plays the melody and the cross-handed difficult jumps. Okay, so here we go. We play 3 E's up here. So middle C is here for reference. Go up on 2 octave C's. It's the E right here that we start on. Okay, so starting with the E up here with the left hand. So E for 3 times, and then down to octave below E, and then back up to D sharp for 3 times, to 3 down to the octave below D sharp, and then back up to C sharp 3 times, and then down octave below C sharp, and then up to A, G sharp, up to E. That's it. 16 notes to learn for the left hand melody. Okay, let's learn it once again. Get it a few times under your fingers. So E for 3 times, octave below E, back up to D sharp for 3 times, octave below D sharp, and then up to C sharp for 3 times, and then octave below C sharp, and then A twice, and then G sharp, and then up to E. That's it. Okay, so yeah, make sure to like learn this really properly because this is the hand where it plays the melody. Okay, so now after you learn this, let's go ahead and do the easier version first. Okay, get used to the cross-handed feeling. Okay, so make sure you have to learn it like this. Don't shortcut for yourself. Okay, if you shortcut and don't play it like this, if you reverse the right hand and left hand, you can't really play it that good. Okay, okay, here we go. So here we go. Let me see. The 2 hands get up. The left hand and right hand goes like this. So the left hand is up here and the chord is here. So what we do, we're just going to play the basic chord version first with the cross hand. So together, together. Together. Make sure you can master this version first before we go on to add extra stuff to it. Okay, so once you can get this consistently correct, okay, like 10 times you can get maybe 7 or 8 times correct, then let's add something else to it. Okay, so we're not going to do the chord change yet, okay, like the extra notes to it yet, okay, but what we're going to do, we're going to commence the jump, okay, starting on each of the bass notes. So what you do, you play the bass notes of the chord, okay, so E with the left hand, and then you alternate. After each of the bass note, you play the melody like this, whilst holding the chord, like that. And then same for the next one, you change chords, but we play the D sharp as the bass note because the chord is D sharp, so together. And then you do the melody and alternate between the bass note, between each one, like that. And then same for the next one, where you play the bass note and the chord, C sharp, okay, and then alternate between the melody note, between each bass note as well. And then the last one, A and A major first inversions together and alternate. Yeah, and just play that a few times, okay? Get it on your fingers. Yeah, so sometimes you might get lost and don't know where you jump to, so just make sure to keep practicing this like version, okay, a few times to get it all good. So that's the, I guess, after the melody and chord easy version, the second version was to play the crosshand version, and then the third version was this one where you play the jump version. And now the fourth and last variation, you take everything we've learned, but what we do now for the chords, we do this particular pattern, okay? So you know how all of the chords are 3-note chords? You want to play a chord in this order. So middle notes, low note, middle note, high note. So middle, low, middle, high. So for example, E major for the chord, right? For the right hand, you play the middle note, low note, middle note, high notes for 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. You play each one 4 times. So the next one is this one, right? This chord. So the middle, low, mid, high, 2, 3, 4. And then the next chord is C sharp minor, right? So you do middle, low, mid, high second time, 3, 4, and same for the last chord. So middle, low, mid, high, mid, low, mid, high for 3 times, 4. Yeah, so it's continuous like that. Okay, so it's like 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the harder change is probably from this chord, the G sharp minor, to the C sharp minor. So practice that. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So practice that and make it smooth. And after you have made this whole arpeggio pattern smooth, then you add everything together. So you do the whole thing like from the third version of it. Now you change to the fourth version where you exactly do the same thing, where you start with the left hand bass note and then you alternate the melody note, but now the right hand is kind of like playing the harder pattern like this. and you repeat. There you go. So yeah, not that difficult after we learn it based on these patterns, okay? So as I said, recapping it, very important to learn it with this particular method where the left hand is playing the melody. So firstly, learn the melody notes separately with, yeah, and then also learn the chords with the right hand. And then put the two hands together just by just the chord and the melody. And then after that, you do the exact same thing, but you add the bass note between each melody note and the cross hand. Yeah, and after you've done that version, and then finally learn the pattern for all of the chords, where it's mid, low, mid, high, 4 times each time, and then practice that a few times, and then put everything together just like that. Do it very slowly. Just if you can't play that fast, make sure to just practice it with a very slow speed. So even like, yeah, because the jumps are pretty big, it's easy to kind of miss it and then like play like the wrong notes when you're like too stressed out on playing it too quickly. So make sure to just take it easy, take it slow, and you'll be all good to play this awesome version of Kanye West's Runaway. Okay, hope you enjoyed this lesson, by the way. If you want to learn more awesome tunes like this, search up your favorite song name followed by Amosdoll in the YouTube search to find those other lessons to learn for yourself. As for now, if you want to learn more piano from me, you can check out my website, bestpianomethod.com, linked in the description, to check out my piano courses, books, and services, and a lot of other stuff. So make sure to check it out. As for now, enjoy your time around my channel and see you all next time.